What's up?
Welcome back.
Welcome to Stirred Up.
Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Jimmy. I guess I go first. She's supposed to do her intro first, but that's okay.
Oh, do you want me to intro first?
I'm Jimmy.
Okay.
The lid-loving, hot sauce savant, the man, the myth, the motherfucking legend, in the flesh. That's me.
And I'm LeChae. I'm your half-black, half-British, made in Greece, born in Turkey dietitian. And we are coming at you with another great podcast.
Stirring it up. Stirring up your lives.
Boop, 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 boop.
So today, we've got some good stuff. It's a good pod today.
We actually do.
Yeah.
I know we say that every pod, but this is actually a really good pod.
We're going to talk some Tiger King drama.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about a reboot that I'm not so fond of.
Yep.
We're going to talk about Cleveland Steamers. We have a debate about something we mentioned last week, about some musical icons. We've got our celebrity fact check, you know, those vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have I only saw food.
Okay, I don't let him see the fun food
fact of the day. So
and
I've
then
been
obviously
busy.
Our popsicle sticks.
Been busy. I've been slacking. I still got some good graphics for all of these different segments, so bear with us. But we're still giving you some quality content. So
yes. So first things first.
Rest
I'm
in
the
peace,
realist.
Uncle Phil. For real.
We have to do our random word generator to show what will be taking place of our cuss words.
Yeah.
So 1 syllable. Generate random word.
Pan.
Oh, no, it's Pam.
I'm sorry. Well, Pan.
No, my name is Pam.
Are you saying Pan or Pam?
I'm saying Pam.
Is that Pam?
Pam.
Is that with an N?
It's like comb. Pam.
Oh, the N is silent. Pan.
Panama. So pan. P-A-N is
Pan.
the word that will be replacing our cuss words. So, all right. So like this. What the?
Pan.
Every time.
What? I only did it once.
Pan.
Bitch.
Oh. Wow.
Pan.
Stop!
Pan.
That's what you get. Okay. You want to talk about your lid?
The lid of the week. You know those vibes. Keeping it simple, keeping it classy, you know. We're going with Space Jam. It's just an all-black cap. Got it for $5. No cap. And yeah, it's the Space Jam logo. Movie of my childhood. Disappointed that they're doing a reboot with LeBron. I think you got to keep that one classic and simple. It better be amazing.
They're doing a reboot of that.
It better be amazing. It better be amazing.
Is that still happening?
Yeah. They've already they filmed. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's
okay.
happening. It takes a long time to make a movie, but I'm disappointed. That's it. But yeah, Space Jam lid. Mm-hmm. Going with a T-shirt that's pretty cool.
Wow.
A Rugrats tee. So T-shirts are her thing, hats are my thing, but I'm running out of shirts to pair with my hats, and she's mad at me because she likes to wear my shirts that I have. We went and got some new ones. This is mine, but hers is Aladdin, which is a quality movie.
You are so fake.
I'm the fakest.
I literally yelled at him before we started recording today, and I was like, lids are supposed to be your thing. T-shirts are supposed to be my thing. Why are you now making T-shirts your thing? So yeah, so that's what we're doing.
It's about our guest today. I'm texting our guest today.
Okay.
Don't give me your bull.
Pan.
Saying you got to let the viewers know why you're so disinterested.
I'm so disinterested because we have a
entertaining
debate for you today.
Yeah, which we are hopefully going to be bringing on a guest to aid in the debate.
All right. So,
hold on. Before we get into Today in the News, you might wonder, why do you have a random liquor bottle
So I made a mistake.
on the table?
I made a mistake. Last week, I had a lot of people hit me up and be like, you just went right into Today in the News without giving us a Today in the News. So I owed you one. So I apologize. So that's for last week. So we're caught up. We're at, I think it's 4 episodes, 4 Today in the News. So now this is episode 5. So Today in the News. We're back. So yeah, I owe you a shot for that. So we're going to take some shots.
Yes. So if you tuned in last week, which I hope you did, I collect shot glasses. So the shot glass that I am using today is from Segovia, which is in Spain. This shot glass I specifically chose just because it's really interesting on the bottom. Like, I really like unique shaped shot glasses.
It's like an accordion.
Which you'll see, like, over time as we take shots on the pod. And this just shows one of the most popular geographic monuments, I guess you could say, that's in Segovia, which are like these aqua... It doesn't matter, because it's a whole history. So yeah, this is from Segovia, which is in Spain, and it's really cool. Blue on the tint of blue on the bottom, and it has like a little accordion thing.
Yeah, and so mine actually
Is mine.
it also has some historical content, so it roots back to the original words of disdain and kind of what's the difference between a noun and an adjective or an adverb. And this actually pulls them all together because mine says
Pan,
you
pan, pan.
So if I can give a super brief history on that, shout out Alex again, because she was also the reason for my shot glass last week. Freshman year of college, we had like a Christmas gift exchange, and her roommate Cartavia, shout out Cartavia, all got shot glasses for our whole friend group. That like best represented their personality, and this is the one they bought me. So clearly I cussed a lot in college, and that's the one that they got me. So that was my freshman year gift, was this shot glass. You're welcome.
All right.
So this is a large size shot glass. That's why it's not filled up all the way. No, I'm so dead ass. I'm so dead ass. Y'all, I'm so dead ass. Okay, so we're taking this.
Soft. Not the good soft either.
Do you want to trade me then?
No, yours is smaller than mine. It's okay. You're driving us to the thingy anyway.
Cheers.
Don't drink and drive. We still have like another couple hours. So.
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm.
That's
Vanilla-y.
surprisingly really good. And I do not like dark liquor, so.
Gulp.
Okay, so let's dive in. Would you like to...
I'll let you do this one.
No, but would you like to redo our intro into...
Yesterday in the news.
Okay, so something I'm very mad about that I just heard on TV a few days ago.
Television.
Carol Baskin is freaking gonna be on Dancing with the Stars. Honestly, I can't stand her.
I vote all the money that they paid her should go to bailing out the Tiger King himself.
Yeah.
His name is
I don't even remember.
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
What's wrong with us?
Yeah.
And he should have been on because I'd much rather see him.
Oh, I would much rather see him
and her
trying
big
to
booty
dance.
behind trying to fake smile.
I mean, I think we can all collectively, as a population, let's put our political differences aside. Carol Baskin killed her husband.
Murdered that man.
She killed her husband, whacked him. And you can't convince me that it didn't happen. And then she fed him to tigers. They're snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin. So yeah, she killed her husband. So honestly, how dare you have a murderer on your show, Dancing with the Stars?
And so, on that topic,
Yeah.
tell us more about how we speculate that she killed her husband.
Okay, so us looking into the announcement of her going into Dancing with the Stars.
Wait, I want to insert a dun dun dun. Okay, go.
There has been new evidence brought on against her about her killing her husband. So, it is a show called 48 Hours Suspicion. And in this show, I have never watched it. I don't even know. Okay, so it was like the groundskeeper of their zoo, like Carol Baskin and her ex-husband who was murdered. Mm-hmm. Their groundskeeper's ex-wife.
Groundskeeper's ex-wife.
Had apparently intel about like suspicious things that her ex-husband was doing to help Carol Baskin apparently
Super
aid
suspicious.
in everything. So yeah. So Carol Baskin, I hope they, I don't know if they reopened the case. I'm not sure.
It has been reopened.
It has been
They
reopened.
have reopened the case. And now they said like there was locked freezer that was delivered to her doorstep and then was gone in a week.
Yeah,
and then
after
talked
the
about how
disappearance
her husband told her, like, don't talk about him. He's gone now, but he wasn't actually gone yet. Like, there's some weird stuff. So that's all we're going to speculate on, but she murdered that hoe.
And then now she's on Dancing with the Stars. So. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Your not so happy reboot. Not about Space Jam.
It's not about Space Jam. This is another one. So, in West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Where the playground was where I spent most of my days.
So, Fresh Prince is being rebooted. Apparently for 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
We have to stop as a society trying to bring things back.
Like that were already great.
It doesn't work. Leave it as it is. Be Big Papi. David Ortiz, retire on top and be done with it. I don't know if someone needed cash or what it is. They're not going to have Uncle Phil.
I know.
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
For real. So I think they're making a big mistake. They're going to taint the legacy of the Fresh Prince. Will Smith has already been through enough with entanglements, so he doesn't need another one.
Yeah, I
vote no.
do
I'm not a
agree.
fan. I'm not happy about this. And they all look old as hell, bro.
It's called Bel Air. Is what the reboot's going to be called. And honestly, I just think, like, why fix it if it ain't broke?
Yep.
Like, Fresh Prince
you can fix us, though.
ended on such an amazing note, and, like, people still talk about it to this day. Why try and bring it back and ruin the thought that we all have?
To this day.
To this day!
To this day!
To this day!
Sorry.
Yeah, so it's just...
It's not good.
I'm
not happy
a
about
fan.
It better be amazing. But
I honestly
it's
don't
Fuller
know.
House. And who actually... Please tell me, who watched Fuller House?
Some
no
people
one
did. I did not.
And I'll bet it wasn't that good. I didn't watch it. I'm going to judge because, no,
either.
stupid. Stop it.
And I think, I was just about to bring that up.
That's
Like
right. Olsen twins, Fuller House, Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
All a bunch of bullshit. All right.
So moving on. We're not a fan.
Cut. Jimmy Sports Talk. That might be the one.
It has to be.
Jimmy Sports Talk. Yeah. All right. As if they weren't in enough
Pan.
The Cleveland Steamers. Odell Beckham Jr. So, there was a podcast of someone, I don't know if you heard. I'm going to keep the descriptions bright. Sheesh. Keep them short and sweet.
Sheesh.
There were some ladies that are known to be jersey chasers.
Yes.
Pro-hos, as I like to call them.
Pros. That's a good one.
And one of them totally name-dropped OBJ, and her exact words were, he likes to be shitted on. He likes to be pooped on. Had her take a selfie of her pooping. Had her, he said, don't shower 24 hours before you come. Like, make sure, like, it's gross. Like, apparently he likes to get pooped on. And she couldn't do it, she said. She couldn't do it, which I don't blame her. That's awkward. So, yeah, Mr. Cleveland Steamer, Odell Beckham Jr., likes to be pooped on.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's all alleged.
So, and it's just one of those, like, I wonder if it's true. But also, I'm sure most of you have seen this. That's what I was going to say.
He's a good-looking
He's very
dude.
good-looking.
He
so
doesn't
it's
need
like,
that.
why would he...
But maybe he knew, like, she's a freako, and she would do it.
But just like a little side bit super fast. Like, apparently Drake likes really weird things in the bedroom as well. Yeah,
allegedly.
And so we had talked about it that when you...
We didn't talk about doing that.
No. We had talked about Drake apparently liking that in the bedroom. And so James made the really good point of when you have people that are willing to do whatever they need to do to be with you because, like, you're that hot of a celebrity, you start being, like, pushing the limits of, like, what can I get this person to do?
So basically, like, when people are willing to do anything for you, your taste changes because you can do things you've never even thought of or proposed because you're like, someone wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Well, now you got these groupies, these pro-hos.
That will do
that
anything.
will probably do it. So now you're like, ooh, what does actually turn me on?
Yeah. So it's interesting how, like, people's thoughts probably change.
And we're in a time, I was listening to another podcast, The Two Bears, One Cave. They're talking about how porn is just so much more extreme now. It's more like choky and like it's like not. It's 80s porn. They said was more like soft. So now the bar has been raised of what is kinky and enjoyable. And honestly, I feel bad for the women in porn.
Yeah,
but
that's a whole nother topic.
Sorry, Mom.
I don't even want to bring that
Sorry,
up.
Jules.
Oh yeah, freaking frack.
It happens.
Okay, sorry.
Miami Heat beat the Bucks. Don't bet against a Jimmy. Jimmy buckets. Jimmy Butler. He's that man. Tyler Hero, Kentucky Boy, Kendrick Nunn, second in Rookie of the Year polls. They did it. So I'm really excited for the next Eastern Conference, the Bucks Heat. It's going to be great. I think it's going to go to 7. I take Heat in 7, and then they get swept by the Lakers because Lakers Clippers is coming up. And I think the Clippers are deep, and they are the better team on paper, but the King and Anthony Davis, there's no one on that team that can stop. If you're going to put Kawhi on AD, Paul George is not stopping LeBron. And they just have too many pieces that are playing at a high level. I'm saying it's going to be Lakers Heat in the finals, Lakers sweep. Maybe Lakers in 5. So yeah, thank you for being my cheerleader, even though it's condescending. I love you.
What cheerleader?
Lakers.
Oh. I could actually do a cheer for you.
All right. So now let's not say we did.
Our topic of debate.
Topic of debate. Just singing today.
Debate.
Songbird. Some have called me the songbird of my generation. All right. We did some Twitter polls.
Okay, so last week on our pod, we mentioned... Did we mention this?
We did. We mentioned
Okay.
Yeah, Akon versus Ludacris.
Akon versus Ludacris.
We did an unbiased... We did a Twitter poll. We are Team Luda.
Very
Luda.
hard Team Luda. And we mentioned our friend Stunner, who we actually had this debate with a couple months ago. And he is the opposing side. He is Team Akon.
So we're going to call him.
And so we are going to call him. Hopefully we can get him on the phone.
We got him. We're going to get him.
And we just need to debate this. I did look up some top Akon hits.
And I looked up some top Ludacris hits.
Yo,
What's up, boss?
What's up, Stunner?
what up?
So, you are on the pod.
Welcome.
Welcome to the pod.
Well, thanks for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. Happy to have you. We combined your Twitter poll of Akon versus Luda with LeChae's Twitter poll of Akon versus Luda and mixed Twitter poll.
Okay.
And right now, it is Ludacris has 19 of 35 votes. So it's about 53% Luda.
So pretty half and half.
It's pretty split down the middle. So we would like you. Do you want us to start with our Team Luda, or would you like to give your Akon argument first?
Let's hear yours first.
So,
Okay.
of songs there's maybe like 2 or 3 where if you heard it, you'd know it, but the title doesn't give it to you. So Ludacris has 18 hits, and that's not even all of his Billboard Top 100s that I listed, but it's the ones that I recognized. He has What's Your Fantasy, Southern Hospitality, Area Codes, Roll Out, Move, Pimpin' All Over the World, Act a Fool, Stand Up, Yeah, obviously, Get Back, Number One Spot, Moneymaker, Runaway Love, Nasty Girls, How Low, My Chick Bad, Party Girls, and his song with Sierra, Oh. So that's 18 relative hits to our childhood compared to Akon's 9.
Well, so we only found 9, but...
He had other ones, but like it's not songs that we'd be like, oh, I remember this from... Well, like they weren't hits that are relevant. So we have Lonely, I Wanna Love You, which love is the clean version of the title. Don't Matter, Smack That, Right Now, Sorry, Blame It On Me, Locked Up, Beautiful, and I'm So Paid. So it's 9 to 18, and he didn't do any movies, and Luda is in Fast and Furious 26 coming out in June.
So we would like your defense on Akon.
Okay, so, Akon. You said Smack That, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just a club banger.
True.
It is,
Another one.
yes. You're not wrong.
And also, I feel like Akon, there's some bangers of hits with him in the song. Bartender
True,
with
like
Pain,
featuring...
Bartender.
Soul Survivor with Jeezy.
Soul Survivor. So we're at 11 right now because we threw in a thing. So please keep going. What you got?
Also, not really super respected in the rap game, but I think it's kind of funny. He's in one of the more iconic songs by Lonely Island, and that's I Just Had Sex.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
True. With our man Andy
Nothing
Samberg.
like- nothing like pulling out of a girl's house. You just got a little, little action, and you just blare that on the way home, and it's a good time.
That's true.
And I will say, since you brought up the movie thing, I personally am not a fan of any of those movies. So, to me, yeah, he's in a couple movies that did well. It's a good franchise. I get it. I'm not a fan. But instead of doing movies, this man went to Africa.
I was just
I
about
knew
to
that
say.
Hold up, 600 million people electricity.
So we're not talking about who's the better person. We're talking about the better career.
I'm just saying, you brought it up.
That's true. That's
We
true.
did, yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Millions of
Valid.
people, electricity, food, water, and Luda's like, let me get a couple seasons on Fear Factor.
Okay, but now here's
He's
my
also
thing.
in the Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah, that's what my thing was.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
so you give me what's your top Akon song?
Best?
Yeah, because Ludacris is a key proponent in what could arguably be the most popular song ever.
Well, okay, but this is the thing with Luda is I feel like he was so influential when it comes to hip hop and rap. One, his music videos, like he is
changed
very
the video
well
game.
known for what he did in music videos with his disproportionate.
Young Thug said he got a lot of
limbs.
inspiration from Ludacris, and we've all seen the Young Thug video.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like
Thugger.
him and Missy Elliott, when it came to music videos, they changed the game. Absolutely. So
For my favorite songs, I've got one for the club vibes. It would be Smack That.
Okay.
And then, but also, if you're in your feels a little bit, you just got broken up with or something. Lonely is slept on.
True.
I love
Yeah.
that. As far as two different types. Of
Well,
songs.
and I will say my favorite movie of all time is Coach Carter. And Locked Up is in a big part of that movie. And that song gets me, oddly, because it's not a hype song. Like, when I was about to play a game in high school, I would turn on Locked Up and just be ready to roll.
that's funny. And I think that there's a song that he featured in a Gwen Stefani song, like way back when.
The Sweet Escape.
The Sweet Escape. And that's actually why he made Sorry, Blame It On Me, because he was on tour, or no, he left tour with Gwen Stefani because he felt he embarrassed her because he apparently hooked up or something with a girl that was underage, but they had let her in the club, and so he was like, "I'm sorry, I'll take the blame, but you let this underage girl in the club
Right,
that I
so
was
he
in."
probably thought that she was
Shots,
of age.
she was of age. If you're in the club and you hook up, you wouldn't think to check someone's ID when you're at a bar.
Right. If everyone has to get checked at the
But
door.
so that's another story. So we do have a little time limit for this segment, so we just wanted to get your take and shout you out.
I will say
I appreciate it.
you
You
did
made good
very,
points.
Yeah, you
We're-
made very valid points.
We're gonna do another Twitter poll real quick after this, and we'll see what it says. But I still think in terms of career success, it's Luda. But I think in terms of who resonates more, I think it's
Yeah.
Akon. I think
'Cause
you're
you're
right,
right,
because you
he
have to be
does have
hard.
bangers.
You got to be in the rap game to
That
truly
is
appreciate
exactly
Luda.
what I was gonna say. Yes.
It's kind of like comparing Drake to other rappers. Like, Drake isn't the best rapper of all time, but he's probably the best artist of all time.
Right.
And so
Yeah,
Akon has that artistry.
You make a good point there, definitely. You got to look at it as the popular brand.
Yes.
I would say Akon's more popular, but more
Yeah.
like you said, the more hardcore listeners are gonna say Luda, and that makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
But that's always been my argument, is that as far as being big and colossal, it's Akon.
That's fair. All right.
Definitely.
We'll call you after the pod.
Thank you so much for
Okay.
being our
Alright.
guest today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. I'll talk to you soon, Beast.
Peace.
See ya.
All right. So
Quality
we
discussion.
will reopen these polls. We will post them again.
Go vote, homies. Jeez.
We'll put it on my Twitter, James's Twitter, Mixed Twitter, which we will put
Mixed
here.
_FTL. I'm going to put all our Twitters on here. Twitter.
And vote if you think Akon is better or Ludacris is better.
I'm feeling good right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
same. Okay, so that wraps up our topic of debate. I'm happy we were able to bring, that was our first guest that we've ever brought on the show.
Shout out to
I know
Stunna
it was
Two
over
Fly.
the phone, but hopefully one day we'll be able to have him in person.
Mm-hmm.
So he's good people. Okay, so celebrity news. I know that we usually have
Celebrity news. Fact check.
it. I know we usually have it as celebrity fact check, but we heard about this. And James is the one who actually told me. I don't know if he's about to refill his wine. Oh, he's about to plug in his computer.
Our volume is at the... Hold on.
It's okay. So celebrity news. Chris Evans, better known as the only Captain America, apparently, accidentally, allegedly, leaked an erect penis picture of himself on Instagram.
Boing.
However, after you hear the story, so it's not like he posted the picture of his erect genitals on his Instagram. There was a video taken.
He was posting a video with his family. It was like a family picture.
Yes.
Or he was showing a family picture, and it was his camera roll.
His camera roll. So in his camera roll of the video taken, showed apparently what fans are saying was
his erect genitalia.
Yes.
And so also, can someone put in the comments below, what does NSFW stand for? I know we have Google at the palm of our hands, but I want someone to tell us. Not safe for...
For weakness?
For weakness? That was the one?
What could W
That's what
be?
you chose?
Anyway.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, we don't know NSFW.
So it's an NSFW photo because it was in his camera roll, and they said maybe... And granted, you got to think, like, most people would probably be ashamed of this. He's freaking Captain America, so he's yoked. And if he's even average...
was the size, though, is what I wonder.
Size or not, his naked body, I'm sure, has a lot of people. Of the 5.9 million that saw it, that are his followers, I'm sure there are some hot and bothered ladies out there.
For sure, but...
If I was him, I would accidentally
of the
do that too.
Avengers, I'm Team Thor for sure.
Ferda.
But yeah, so apparently that is what's happening to our beloved Captain America at the moment. Who is actually not even Captain America anymore.
He's Captain Erectica now.
He's passed the shield on. Oh my gosh. You know, I should have worn a Marvel shirt if we were going to talk about Captain America.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about it. Okay. LeChae's fun food fact of the week.
So all I'm going to say, I'm going to preface this. Mm-hmm. She likes to give facts that like are taking away my joy of some foods, and so I really hope.
You need to know the truth.
I really hope this one doesn't ruin. I only know what it's about. I didn't read details. I saw it on the screen. I know what it's about, and I swear to Moses Malone, whose rookie card I have from the ABA right behind us, if you ruin this food for me, we're done.
Oh,
just kidding.
Okay, that's fine. So, fun food fact. Apparently, one fast food burger can have meat from 100 different cows.
I've also heard that one. I heard that in...
Oh, dang it.
It was in like How It's Made or something in tech class in high school. Again, you give me things I don't think about and I don't remember, but yeah, I've heard that.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, so it says the ground beef used in burgers at fast food restaurants, but also ground beef that you can buy from grocery stores just have a collection of muscle tissue.
Yeah. Oh, because I thought you just have so much meat you're producing. You have to have thousands of pounds of meat. So when you grind it all up, the odds of, like, you're not going to get it from one cow.
Yeah,
that's just kind of...
Which, I mean, I think that's more or less
okay,
of what
I'm really
it was
happy.
saying.
I thought you were about to...
No,
right.
it wasn't
I
that
love
bad. But
burgers.
I do not eat burgers.
If you saw Wine and Cheese Wednesday, the blue cheese that we use could definitely go well on a bacon and blue burger. So
make sure you watch that, which will be dropping tomorrow.
Dang,
so, yeah. Okay, so... Popsicle sticks.
He's my favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Ask a blank.
Okay, so this segment is if you could ask any celebrity a question, what would it be? Okay, so we have a random celebrity generator up. And we're just going to have it choose one celebrity. Freddie Mercury.
You know who that is?
No.
Lead singer from Queen.
Ah, okay.
If I could ask him any question, I think I would ask him who more, because he was bisexual.
Who more good?
Who more goodly, yeah. What sex gave you the best sexual experience? Who catered to you the most? Because it's kind of like when we talked about earlier how when you have these groupies and these, like, your bar gets set higher of your sexual enjoyments because like people are willing to do more for you. Like, it's things you can be weird as hell and people are like, okay, whatever.
Right.
Shout out Cleveland Steamer. And so I want to know, like, because I've heard from friends, like, I know gay people are much more sexually, they're more...
Like, willing to try new things. Explorative.
Yeah, they explore more sexually, at least from what I've heard. That could be, I don't mean to stereotype, but, like, that's what I've heard. So...
And I actually
yeah,
have
I think
a
that's
friend.
what I would want to know.
Yeah, and I actually have a friend who is also bisexual. And I have asked them which they prefer. And they say the same, like there's pros and cons to both. But anyway, so they have said when they're with one gender, they obviously miss the other gender sexually. But when they're with the other gender, they miss the other gender sexually. So it's really interesting because obviously there's pros and cons to both.
So yeah, I think that's what I would be curious
I think that's
about.
a great question. Great question.
Right.
So
Last but not
our
least.
last thing is our business shout out. So I would like to shout out one of my friends that I've met when I was in Spain in Barcelona. Carlos. One of the funniest, greatest people I've ever met. Also shout out his girlfriend Jeanette because you're one of my favorite people ever, and you know why. So he is a professional photographer. He specializes in nude underwater photography.
To the point that
He was on the summer cover for Playboy
his
2019.
His photo was the summer cover.
His photo, yes. Like, 'cause
Not him. His photo was the summer cover.
Yes. So he is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Shout out to you, Carlos.
We will obviously be putting his at the summer cover. That was the cover of Playboy 2019. He is amazing. And I've asked him whenever I do become pregnant in the future if he would do an underwater nude pregnancy
Far away from now.
shoot, and he said hell yeah.
Gang.
So he's great. We will definitely be dropping all of his info, and he's just amazing. I cannot wait until you meet him one day.
Can't wait.
He's hilarious. And
Looking
shout
out
out
for you,
Greg
Carlos.
for introducing us.
So please
Thank you.
like, subscribe, comment, go check out his stuff, go check out our stuff.
Yeah, everything.
And thank you so much. We love you.
Y'all are the
Thank
best.
you for 50 subscribers. Shouts out.
Shout out. Beep, beep, beep.
So, it's the end of the pod.
Love y'all. See you on the flip side.
Peace.
Bye.